with number 17 of 3.0, and this is a cardio toning. So we're going to get the cardio aspect in there too, but for the toning part of it, you're still going to be working cardio, but I have a mat today so that we're going to come down onto the floor. You think it's a break, but it may not really be. We'll see. We got 24 minutes, so let's get started. Big inhale, lift up. Again, I'll preview most of the moves for you today. Some of the ones that we'll be doing down on the floor we'll modify while standing. Beautiful, lift up. Reach down. One more time. All right, so we're just gonna start with a little lunge tap. I'm gonna scoot forward so I'm not onto my mat. We're just gonna lunge back, lift up, tap in, switch legs. Back, down, up, and in. Now I want you to be aware of your knees as you come through here. I don't have to go very deep. I can stay up high where I have control. As we go through this cardio toning, if you need a wall or a chair for balance, you can use it, okay? Perfect, one more, each leg. Belly braced. Now we're gonna go into a half tap jack. So just the right side out, in. So for more work, I can sink into the left leg a little deeper. The quicker the pace, the more cardio aspect. Now we're getting lots of toning in this leg. For 4, 3, we're gonna switch sides. So I come into that squat, tapping in, out and in. So stationary leg is gonna get a whole lot of work. Abs should be working. The arm and the leg moving together. I should have nice contraction through the muscles. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna come down onto the floor. We're gonna do a little bridge tap. Modifying here, we're gonna squat, tap, back in, lift. Squat, tap, back in, lift. So, more cardio, you increase your pace, but only if you can do it with good form. Down, out, in and up. I don't have to bend very far. One more set. Good, next one's gonna be a bicycle. We're just gonna do it with the upper body here. So I'm just gonna twist side to side, rotating from the shoulder or from the rib cage up. Just a side to side on the floor. We'll incorporate a knee in so we get some work through the chest and through the abs. Back for 4, 3, 2, and 1, okay? Pretty easy there. We're gonna start with that lunge tap back, shoulders back and down, core engaged. We can start slow if we're still warming up. Ready? We lunge, lift, tap in. Back, in, tap. So we're working mostly the toning. If you want more of the cardio, stay low and increase your pace as you feel comfortable. We're doing intervals, so 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. I didn't really have to mention that. Y'all knew that, right? Good, one more. Shake it out, other leg. 40 seconds. That's all you got. Leg comes back. Make sure the pelvis is tucked under. So it's that lunge and tap in with control. Here we go. Lunge, tap. Lunge, tap. Now if you feel pain in either of the knees, decrease your range. I can come right here. I want to make sure the knees don't come past the toes. So if I need more range, then I'm going to step back farther so that the front knee stays behind the front toes. Back in and tap. Good, core tight the whole time. You got it. Back, down, lift. Perfect, shake it out. I don't know, should we go 40 and 40 again, or should we do 20 and 20? I don't know. feeling? Tuck under. We're gonna do 2 more sets. You can do this. Here we go. Lunge back, tap in. Back, down, in, tap. Now this is where you can increase the pace if you need. We should be a little warmer. I don't have to increase the pace. I don't have to increase the depth. You do what you need to. Working on the toning, really working the muscles through the front leg. Core tight. 10 seconds on this leg. Come on, come on. You got it. 2 more seconds. Glute, hamstrings, quads, a little bit of everything in that one. Hope you felt it. Tuck the pelvis under. Well, we made it to 17. This is the 3rd series. You guys are awesome. Tuck under, here we go. Down, up, tap, and back. Now you can add the arms if you choose. I can have an arm or a hand on a chair, the wall for balance. I could just keep the hands to the hips if needed. Drop, tap, drop, tap. Very intentional with our movements. Whole lot of burn going on in that front leg. Oh yes, but you only got 5 seconds. So we can do it. Woo, there goes my balance. 1 more. Perfect. 2 sets of that one. You guys are animals. You got this. All right, we're going into that half tap or half jack. So I'm gonna scoot over onto the side. As the leg comes out, the arm comes up. So I'm trying to move them as one, locking through the core, shoulders back and down. Here we go. Out, in, out, in. More work. I keep bend in the front leg so I can bend in through the left leg. I'm going to try to stop my right arm right in line with the shoulder so I'm not swinging. Now if you wanted to, you could add the hop. I don't want to hold you back. Down, up, a little more squat there. That'll get you more cardio if you need. You can stay low and hold. 1 more. Hope you felt that one. I'm gonna shimmy over this way. Shoulders back and down. Core tight. We want the core tight the whole time. Foot out to the side so we can just lift and right back in. I can hold onto my chair if I need to. Okay, here we go. Out, in. So I start up tall. No, lean through the torso, nice and tall. I can add that squat and stay low. If I decided I wanted more cardio, drop and lift, drop and lift. Perfect. More than halfway done. Yeah. Come on, give me 10 seconds. Nice and strong. Toning with the cardio aspect. You should be breathing a little heavier. 2 more. Last one. Shake it out. All right, we've got 1 more set of those. We're gonna tap side to side. We'll go right side, 20 seconds, left side, 20 seconds, okay? Kind of a quick transition. I'll give you about a 5-second warning in there if needed. Out, in, out, in. Where do you want it? Do you want it here? It's only 20 seconds on each side. So you decide. All right, 5 seconds here. You can change sides if you need to set up. Otherwise, here we go. Down, up, down, up. I don't want you to lose your balance, so I'll give you that little bit of a lead in. Only 10 seconds. Come on. Come on. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Now the good news is we're down on the floor for the rest of the workout. That's the good news. There's no bad news, right? All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna in. Just that tap. Now, you can add a little pulse into the hips if you want, but you don't have to. That tap out and in should be working. Good, we have all the way into the left leg. So we're just tapping forward and back with the right. 10 seconds. You got it. Belly is engaged. Glutes are lifted. Remember, we are toning. Your heart should be pumping too. All right, lower down. Nice work. All right, we're gonna do one set on the left side, and then we're going to transition into another little exercise, and then we'll come back to that. All right, so come into your bridge position. Now, if the tap isn't what you want, start the tap now here. If that doesn't work, just lift and lower into the heel. Lift and lower. You can pulse the hips. You can just keep them up. So tap or just lift and lower through the heel. Core is engaged. Yes, it's working. Right leg is burning. That means you're doing it right. Yes, we are. Brace through the core. Now, if it's too much lifted, you can bring the hips down as needed. Okay, we finish. We've got 3, 2, 1. Drop down. All right, we're gonna come into a half bicycle. So at the beginning, we did it standing. Now you could be standing here if you want to. I'm gonna take my right arm out. I'm gonna keep a bend in my left knee, and we're just gonna crunch to the side. Crunch, crunch. Now, I could even take the hand away from my head because I'm not pulling on my head. I'm working the twist, trying to bring shoulder and knee together. The elbow might touch, and that's great, but we want to make sure we're leading with the shoulder. Up, down, up, down. Remember, this is still cardio as well. 10 more seconds. You got it. Come on, if you're tired, take a rest and then come back in. One more. Okay, so an option. I just want to make sure you could do it. So you can take this option the next round if you need it. Now the head can stay down and the knee can come in and just a little turn through the head. We can lift and lower here without the knee lift. Ready? Let's go. Lift and lower. Now it can be with or without the knee lift, but your core is engaged. We are making sure we're just wringing out through the abdominal section. Twist and tap, twist and tap. Now notice I just have 2 fingers on my head. So I am not pulling through the head or neck. And I'm working that diagonal movement because I want to work the obliques, the side ab muscles. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. I was checking, there's a little spider. He was just dropping down. Make sure he keeps his distance. All right, we're coming back into that bridge position. Legs are up. Or hips are up. They can stay down if you need. Nice and strong through the core. Here we go. Tap, out, and in. Trying to keep the hips even. Really pressing into my left leg. Remember that option, lift and lower right here. Okay? Just that lift and lower instead of the tap forward and back. Option here, I can even keep myself down, excuse me, and tap forward and back, or just the heel lift. Come on, we have 10 seconds. So we're really working glutes, we're working through the back, we're working through the abs, through the thighs. One more. Excellent. We're gonna go back in, left leg this time. So we wanna hold in that bridge position as much as possible. Bridging positions work to strengthen the belly and the back. Okay, we want the abdominals strengthened, we want the back strengthened. Here we go. Tap forward and back, forward, back. So you can increase the pace to get the heart rate going a little bit more. You do not have to. Hopefully the heart rate come up just a little bit. Tap, 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 tap. You got it. Come on, this is the last one of these. We just have to even out the legs. So you modify if you need, but you don't quit. Now, resting and quitting are not the same thing. You can rest and come back in, but if you rest and stop, that's quitting. We won't do that. One more, lower down, perfect. All right, we're gonna go into our bicycle one more time, okay? So we've got the right side only. Remember, head comes up, and it's just a small rotation through, hands barely resting on the head. Here we go, knee in, bringing out. I want you to exhale every time you come up. Option, just the knee, right here, pull in, but think of driving the shoulder over, over. Lift and twist, gentle with the fingertips. Elbow and knee can come together, but they don't have to. I want control. I'm not swinging through the movements. If the head gets tired, you rest down, and then you bring it back in when you're ready. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. One more side. Yes. Then we're going to take it back up onto our feet. I said we'd be here the rest of the time, but we're going to have extra time. Might as well come back up. So hands come back behind the head. Knee in. Brace through the belly. Here we go. You got 40 seconds, and you will be done with your abs. Woo! Twist, twist. Again, just the fingers are resting on the back of my head. Not forcing it. Twist and twist. That twist does not have to be very big. It can just be the contraction. You got about 10 seconds. Twist and twist. Come on, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Knees into your chest. We're gonna come up onto our feet. All right. We're gonna have a little squat, lift up, okay? You can just come up on the toes. You can add a little hop if you want. Down, lift, lift. Now I want you to use the arms. If you feel like it, you can add a little press off from the feet. You don't have to. Down, lift, heels can stay down. But I'm using my arms. Notice I almost freeze at the top just for a teeny second. Drop, lift, lift, lift. Now, if you want to jump up, touch the ceiling, by all means. One more. Any of you others out there have kids, grandkids at home? Every time they run through, have to smack the top of the door. That's how it is at my house. All right, so right here, you can compete with them. You can show them. Here we go. Down, lift, lift. You can add the leap up if you want. Now from the side, I'm using the arms to pull me up. So the toning part of this with the arms is into the back. I'm toning my calves, my quads, my hamstrings, and my glutes. And I should be working my abs, crunching down and up. Drop, lift, lift. Come on, friends. We're almost done. One more. Okay, you got one more set of those. And we will cool down and stretch. Because you deserve it. Yeah, you do. All right. And the good news is, workout number 18 is a stretch and recover. So we get through 17 and then we recover. Here we go. Down, lift, down, lift. Now, I want you to put as much of yourself into this workout as you can. So that doesn't just mean physically going through the motions, but before we change the way we look, if that's our goal, we need to change the way we feel. So anytime you exercise, you should feel stronger. Even if you feel completely wiped out when you're done, drop, lift one more. Perfect. The more we do, the more exercise we layer on, the stronger we should feel. And that's physically, mentally, emotionally. We get stronger. Inhale, lift. Exhale. So our fitness is not just vanity, right? Sometimes we kind of get caught up in that area. But feel good about who you are, where you are, and appreciate your body and what we expect it to take us through each and every day. Good, inhale, lift. Good, we're gonna bring the arms forward. We're gonna come into a small squat. I'm gonna take my hands to my knees. I'm gonna tuck my chin and I'm gonna round up, back and down. Now for some of us, our bodies have been through a whole lot. Tuck the chin and round up. Now, it's all about perspective. Hands down, tuck and lift. And each time we come into our exercises, each time we work out, last time here, round up. I want you to think of letting go of as much emotional as you do physical. Lift up. Perfect, one more. All right, we got about a minute and a half. We're gonna shift our weight over to the left side. I'm gonna push my hips back just a little bit. Chest is gonna stay up, and I'm gonna stretch through the inner thigh. I'm gonna keep the sole of my foot down onto the ground. Perfect. And then I'm gonna come back over to the other side. So I really want you to feel strong. Over to the side. Now that doesn't mean that you can't feel tired sometimes, right? We feel like, really, I've had enough. But think of your strength, side to side. And then we're gonna add a little push forward with the elbow or with the shoulders. You were beautiful. You got the work done. You're gonna come back and do it again because I miss you and you miss me, and this way we can still work out together, right? Perfect. You can take more stretches if you need. We're just gonna inhale, lift up. Right back down. That was number 17. You're gonna come back. We're gonna do 18. We're gonna stretch and recover, and I'm gonna see you very soon, my friends. Have a good day. Bye.